Ladies and gentlemen, more grappling action set to go down here at XFN 24. Let's introduce first, Jarret Betancourt.
Indeed it is. Here comes Mr. Too Short, Jarret Betancourt. Too solid. Right, I'm sorry to apply. Too solid.
Too solid.
Too short is not appropriate for this atmosphere. I do it for Mr. Too Solid, Jarret Betancourt.
Life is too short.
Yes. Yeah.
Hey, there's Jay-Z, fresh off his return from Europe
with a mohawk.
Yeah, that just doesn't. That's not the Jay-Z I'm used to.
If he were on somebody's shoulders, I think it was Vitor Belfort with that haircut there. But it is not. It is Jay-Z, a legend of his own.
Yes.
And of course, Mr. Too Solid, Jarret Betancourt, he has given us some very, very entertaining bouts to call throughout the past, his tenure here with XFN.
And let's just, what's up with Too Solid Shorts? Brother looks like he stopped at Sports Authority before it went out of business.
Well,
let's
get
bring
him
out
on sale.
his opponent, Esthram, Godivia.
I come out of jail, what I was gonna do? I was gonna start digging into these niggas' chests, right? Watch this.
We have no information on this opponent.
Who is it?
Whatever Blake just said.
Once again, we do apologize for our lack of professionalism and others who did not turn in their sheets.
Yes.
Their data sheets. These are last-minute adds to the card. A couple fights dropped off. Unfortunately, we had a couple fights drop off. Of course, the Hannah Jackson fight fell off a little early.
Which, you know, that does happen.
It does happen. Mitchell Herring and Dylan Edwards were scheduled for kickboxing action tonight. That is not going to happen. As well as Leonard Torres and Kevin Cuadra. They are not going to be competing this evening either. Unfortunately, these things do happen, and they do happen at the last moment. So I believe this might be some last-minute fillers.
Oh, Efren from the Ghost Squad down in Miami. He was in this. He competed here last time when we were doing combat.
Yes.
Grappling.
Yeah, I didn't hear the announcement. Okay, perfect. So coming back again for some grappling action, taking on a very, very talented, very, very game, too solid Jarret Betancourt. Champion in his own right.
Jail.com. Introducing first in the blue corner, he is Esthram, Paso Kenya, Jacobo Gaviria.
That's a mouthful.
And his opponent in the red corner, he is Jarret Too Solid Betancourt.
Jarret Too Solid
1 round,
Betancourt
6 minutes continues.
has proved
Grappling
to us
exhibition.
that
He's a game opponent.
He is game, and he has a gas tank with legs, and he can go very, very, very hard for about as long as he wants to, I suppose. Efren, though, has an excellent game, and the Ghost Squad game is great at stifling that kind of scramble game. So I think this is going to be a very good technical test, Sean.
I hope so. You know me.
I do know you.
Smack and bump. Yeah. You could tell that Too Solid is more MMA based. You almost missed the bump after the smack.
Of course. Nice wipe off on that flyby there attempt. That's twice already from Betancourt.
And fighting. That's always, you know, that's such an underrated part of the game that most people don't practice is the hand fight. But if you don't know how to hand fight,
then you're never going to get inside.
You can't get inside. That's exactly it.
My friend, longtime friend, Bubby Mitchell, he actually has days where first thing, hands behind your back and forehead to forehead, trying to get position, and then you go into hand fight only for 60-second rounds, and then after 20 minutes of that, then you start grappling. So he actually forces it constantly, which looks like Mr. Betancourt also engages in the hand fighting training very often. Efren changes levels. Too Solid saw it coming.
Yeah, a little bit too far outside for that shot to be effective.
It worked for me 15 years ago, that shuffle, double leg, but in today's society, in today's game, and Betancourt all about that. He wants that flyby.
He's good. It looks like, you know, those feints that Jarret is putting out there.
Nice. Good entry on that double leg, got in deep, but a very good job of pulling him back up for Efren.
Yeah, Ephram's just, I think, just a little bit too strong for.
Too solid.
Too strong.
And again with the wipe off.
Yeah, you can see the MMA training for Betancourt. Oh,
nice,
beautiful.
John Smithed him there. Reeling it in, good reap. Man, I can't believe he didn't get that. Excellent job of getting back to his feet for Esthram. There's the takedown direct to the side control there.
That was almost like one of those stalled belly to backs.
Almost, 5 points. Actually, that's 3 points if we're being honest, but still, good attack. Esthram looking for the armbar right now. I like that. Kicks off, stands back up, and now the takedown means not.
Yeah, that was a unorthodox attack from his back. Attacking the Americana from the back.
And a fireman, not
Beautiful.
since Paul Herrera, by seeing that attempted in a cage.
Beautiful. Well, when you don't have to worry about getting punched or slapped.
Elbowed to death. Yeah, settling into half guard, nice and tight and long. Betancourt getting real long in that half guard of Esthram there. Once again, though, this is not grappling like a mat. Cage can get in the way of your pass. Cage can get in the way of your sweeps. You have to be mindful of that.
Looking for mission control. Looks like Ephram's looking for mission control.
Yeah, needs to clear the butterfly first if he's going to do that. There we go. Now he can get to work for real. Shut down Betancourt's pass to the right.
Oh, but what Betancourt needs to do, well, now that that path is closed, he needs to posture up, not feed into Esthram. He's giving him all the tools that he needs. If he would posture up, get his.
I've played a lot.
As I hear, Yuri is telling him to drive his head into his chin. That's more of an MMA-based defense.
Head on his chin, yeah, indeed. As a guy who played a lot of rubber guard in my day, posture is not the rubber guard attacker's friend at all. And once he starts reaching for that foot, good posture may open the pass up for Betancourt. But yeah, he's just trying to smash him right here.
But it's always,
Once again, using the cage to pin the head, it's a little bit different game.
Yeah, again, you can see the difference in the training.
Yes.
Esthram is a BJJ specialist or just BJJ. Jarret is an MMA fighter. Betancourt talking to his corner.
There's good pasture. There's some good posture.
There's some posture.
From the pasture. Posture from the pasture.
What he needs to do is get some control of one of those arms.
Very, very aggressive sweep attempt from Esthram, but good job of following the hips for Mr. Betancourt. Kimura locked up here. Esthram being patient. How much time does he have? About a minute and a half?
Yeah, minute 24, minute 34, something going on there.
Just about, yeah, so minute and 15 seconds now. The bottom part of the clock's cut off on our screen. I do apologize.
What Betancourt needs to do is drive that forehead into the armpit of Esthram.
Got the guard open now.
Keeping it there is keeping him in danger. He needs to get his head.
Yeah, absolutely.
In that armpit.
He's in danger of getting swept with his pass attempt here without clearing that grapevine first. Esthram could absolutely have thrown his left leg in for a butterfly, tipped him on over. Once again, the cage would have been in the way, so I stand corrected.
Esthram abandons the Kimura attempt. It's in these situations, I'm like, Jarret, 2-on-1, start pot. There we go, but he doesn't have the arm control.
But the cage is there to stop the cheap sweep, though. Let's see. There's a good attempt to the front head, and it jumps a guillotine with short time here. Betancourt smiling. About 15 seconds. Do or die. I think we may finish in this position. Butt tap, it is butt tap.
I did not think he was going to get that, Blake.
Me neither. A submission win for Jarret Betancourt.
Betancourt knew it. Betancourt kneut as soon as he locked it in.
He did indeed, and once again, he adds to the resume here with XFN. Jarret Betancourt, with who has kind of made a name for himself as a pot shot striker in MMA, proves that he's got a nice little guillotine on him as well, Sean.
Beautiful.
Too solid. He just said, I'm too solid, I'm not just a striker. Let me keep talking, pal, that's what I'm already saying. No, he is not. No, that was an excellent job of
yeah, the arm, I'm just amazed that he finished that arm in not down on the, did not have to get his head on the ground.
No.
It was, you know, they're
Hips weren't out.
Hips weren't, I mean,
he just had it.
just had it. Again, I was not expecting that tap to come.
Forced the scramble, belly down out of Esthram to try to get out of there to stop the pass. And boy, oh boy, jumps that guillotine. When you got it, you got it. When you're hot, you're hot. Jarret, too solid. Betancourt putting on quite a show here. Jay-Z patting. We talk about it a lot, and it is not Jay-Z's hour. As much as I love Jay-Z, it is Jarret Betancourt's day, but Jay-Z gives so much of himself on every level to his students. It's the smile on his face shows what martial arts is really all about. I'm going to turn it over to Blake Chadwick now with the official result.
At 5 minutes, 48 seconds, your winner, via guillotine, in the red corner, Jarret